Hello everybody. Today I've got a bit of an update video. Now, I know I've been doing a lot of update videos recently, it's been very update heavy, but this is kind of a smaller one I thought I'd share with you guys. And so, recently I've gone and made a games jam. It was actually yesterday, very late yesterday, I went and made a games jam. And so, I thought with it being close to Christmas, as with many other people, I've gone and made a jam, but the difference between this jam and like the vast majority of the other ones is that this one is lo-fi themed. And so I decided to make this kind of spur of the moment. And so far I'm the only one who joined so far, but I'm going to be like spreading on, the Discordness and the YouTubeness, and we'll see where it goes with it, see how many people will get joining. And so anyways, this jam is going to be 8 days long. It's going to be from 13 hours time to tomorrow, right? So the midnight tonight, tomorrow, midnight tonight it'll start, and then it will end at the end of Christmas. And so that's 8 full days, or I suppose 9 if you want to count, the whole of Christmas Day that you get to do it. And so with this whole thing, I wanted to make it very loose, and I wanted to make it very, customizable, I suppose, in what you could come out with, right? And so I made it so that, the only 2 rules really was to make it Christmassy, as it is that time of year, and for it to be lo-fi. I have no idea how the 2 are going to work. As you've probably seen, there's a lot of lo-fi music on the internet, right? Like, there's a lot of live streams of lo-fi, which are very cool, and I love watching them. And there's even some Christmas ones that I saw, and so I thought, why not combine both of them, right? Why not combine both Christmas and lo-fi and put it into one? It might turn out terrible, it might turn out to be something that I don't know, but I'm going to be joining this jam, I'm going to be making my own game. And so, yeah, I decided to make it, 8 days, just because that's how long it is until Christmas from now, or from 13 hours. And I didn't want to, have it be like New Year's Day, we're still doing Christmas jams and all that kind of stuff. And so I thought I'd shorten it down quite a bit. And so because of that, I should mention that with this games jam, you want to be making quite a small scope game, like a very, very small, to the point game, right? If you wanted, you could make a long one and continue to develop it. That would be very, very cool. But if you wanted to complete the game, I'd say very much like limit your scope and make it so that it's manageable, right? And so I've never made a full game within 8 days before. I've made, probably the shortest time I've made a game that hasn't been released is a month, 2 months, stuff like that. I remember when I used to make Pac-Man, and that took about a month to make. But with this, I thought it'd be quite interesting to see how lo-fi and Christmas could combine to make a game. And so what I'll do is that, because, the pixel kind of theme and all that kind of thing, or pixelated overlay on top of a game kind of gives it that, lo-fi aesthetic, and also obviously the lo-fi music as well. I'm going to be putting a ton of links in the description on both where you can find an overlay, a pixel overlay for both Unity and Unreal Engine, and I'll also be putting a link for where you can get free sound. It's actually called freesound.org. You have to make an account, but once you make that, it's fine, and you never get hassled by them. I sound like an advertisement here, but you never get hassled by them, with like the mailing and all that. But I think that's quite a good place to go to, freesound.org, if you want to get sounds. And there is quite a few lo-fi sounds there, I think. And so, like I said, it's going to be 8 days. It's going to start from tomorrow or tonight at midnight till Christmas at the end of Christmas. And one other thing I should mention is that it's not going to be judged. Like I said, the goal of this one is just to see what people come up with, right? It's just to see like how far I can go, see what people come up with, see, what comes out of it. And so, yeah, I think with that, I'll cut it off there. I don't want to keep this one going on too long. And so, yeah, with that, I'll leave it off there. Don't forget to join the Discord, I should say, before I go. I've put it here, but I'll also put it in the description, along with where you can find some lo-fi music, where you can find some, you know, overlays, pixelated overlays for both Unity and Unreal Engine. And with that, I'll leave it off there, and I'll be very appreciative if you would be interested in joining. And so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.